Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Rifkel. I'm going to do a Zelda Randomizer run. This is, I believe, an open run. Haven't done one in a little while, and I feel like it. Nope, this is a standard run. It's been even longer since I've done one of these. That's right, I picked standard because I got frustrated last time. This lack of sword. So yeah, for those just joining for the first time, this is Link to the Past Zelda Randomizer. You may have noticed I got a set of arrows from the first treasure chest there. That's not normally there. Every single treasure chest in the game and NPC in the game, with the exception of the uncle at the beginning, who's going to give us the sword because we're on standard mode, is going to have a randomly generated set of items. The game is built so that there's a logic engine in place that prevents you from getting stuck, basically. I grabbed a couple magic pots just in case we get an item that uses magic along the way. So the items that are randomly generated are treasure chests, bosses, NPC quests, and overworld locations that used to be heart containers. I'm just going to do a little bit, I just want to see what the items there are. So there's a couple points to this process, as it were. The first one is, of course, that it's a fun challenge. It lets you play the game a different way. The second one is that it's a race. Part of it is that it's a race against yourself. Just try and beat your own best times, but since the randomization kind of negates the point of that to an extent, usually people race it against other people. I've got two friends who have been racing me as I've been playing it. Mike and more recently Kyle. And I'll be sending them this seed so that we can race with the same randomization. That was terrible. That cost me. So yeah, that's the two main points to the game. It's a fun puzzle. I really just like it for that. I'm also playing really terrible so far, so that's gonna be a great start. Actually get to the challenging parts. So hopefully I'll at least have that sense of puzzle solving acumen, even if I'm playing like crap. I also forgot to start counting. One of the things that I'm trying to improve on is my key count, or my treasure count, within specific dungeons. And what I mean by that is, within each dungeon, there are a certain number of actual treasures versus keys, as well as things like the map, compass, big key within each dungeon. So by counting, you can prevent yourself from going into extra areas that you don't need to go to. Now, escape is pretty straightforward, so I don't feel too bad about missing that. And we are going to need every single key. So I suppose that's my excuse. It's also a good guide for me because there are certain areas that genuinely just have more treasure than others. Swamp Palace and Palace of Darkness, I believe, are the highest, along with Turtle Rock. Luckily, we found some bombs along the way, so we really don't need to kill enemies for the rest of the trip. We want bombs because there's a spot during escape that requires bombs to get 3 additional treasure chests. And especially since we already found the map, that's going to be really important. That could be the item we need. We haven't found anything yet that would actually give us progression, I guess. Combos. Not much of a progression item, but it's technically useful in 2 places. We now have access to part of we now have access to Ice Palace eventually, I guess. I really don't want to redo Escape because I got hit by a rat. There's only one thing I can think of that would be worse, and that's hitting myself with a bomb. Okay, that's actually a really good start. Okay, so we've got enough rupees for the bottle merchant. We've got enough bombs for all of Kakariko and Southern Hyrule. We're in pretty good shape. We don't have much else. We've got Samaria, I guess, which is not terribly useful, but for quite a while. So Desert is not required. And Eastern Palace is a red crystal dungeon, which means that it is required for the big bomb to blow up the pyramid. Nothing much there. Rupees? Oops. Okay, gotta tighten up a little bit here. 100 rupees, no big deal. Yeah, rupees are generally not a problem in these rooms. That's a single arrow, it's not even worth the trouble to go up there. Drop here, pick up whatever that item is. Power Glove, good start. Especially since Tower of Hera is required, and Death Mountain's a good place to go right away. We don't technically have access to that yet. We do have access to Zora's Dome. Technically, the back half of the desert requires it. But hopefully that won't come up. I must really just not be clicking right now. I'm feeling like I want to do this run, but I'm making a lot of really dumb mistakes. Just lots of rupees. Not much else. Lamp would be probably our best item we could get right now. Bow would be very good. Did I get the backroom item? I don't think I did. Art. I don't think I did. Moon Pearl? Hopefully not leading to an Aghanim. I'm gonna head back over here real quick and get that back room chest because I don't think I got it. Yep. Lamp, nice. So Death Mountain is definitely the way to go. Chicken Lady House? We want to try and lay bombs as soon as we get in the door and pick them up so that we can throw them right away when we have opportunities. Master Sword. So this is looking like Death Mountain and / or Agony are going to be our go-tos. We don't have Mirror yet, though. We don't have a bottle, so we can't go to get the bug or the sick kid's house. That's Kakariko. Check the race and the library. Excuse me. Art piece, no big deal. We're actually going to drop and check the race on the outside first, because most of the time it's not. Then we'll save quit out and head back to Link's house. We're going to head to Southern Hyrule. Get the items from the dam and from the Moldorm Cave. Possibly desert or ice caves. We'll see. We don't have anything to phase through the block here, so we're gonna have to just do it the normal way, which is break another medallion. Okay. Lose myself 5 seconds to grab some fuel. We're really lacking on just survivability, I guess. No tunics, no or very, very few hurt containers. So, while I'm not going to go out of my way for like the Reese or some of the other stuff, half magic and 2 medallions, I'm okay with that. Okay. So, we didn't get anything actually use. Oh, bottle gets us one more item. I'd really like to get the mirror before we head up, or the hammer and hookshot. Okay. I'm not going to try for too long. I'm just going to try and fake flippers there. I used to be good at it, and apparently I have not been doing it frequently enough for it to be worth trying recently. Okay, we're gonna do Sahasrara, I guess. I don't want to deal with Death Mountain unless I've got something more to do there. Right now I am 200 rupees off Zora, so unless I find a rupee cache somewhere in one of the chests, that's not going to be an option. I don't have the flippers, so I wouldn't be able to get the ledge or waterfall items there anyway. I could get do the front half of Eastern. You know what? I think I'm feeling Aghanim. I'm feeling Aghanim. I may be wrong, and I may go to the desert afterwards and kick myself, but if I would... I mean, technically, with the Moon Pearl, this is actually opening up several items by going through that. Really didn't... I'm not looking forward to this by any means. Hate these guys. Spin Slash does an extra, basically 1.5 damage. So if Master Sword does 2, Spin Slash does about 3. Basically everything else I would have access to right now is one chest, one or two. This is when I will make an important note here. I actually don't have a shield. Normally in the regular game, your uncle gives you a sword and shield. In this version, you only get the sword. We've got it. Let's not worry about a fight. The animation for this takes forever, but half magic and bombos means never having to say you're sorry. It also means that you can feel a little more confident when you're at 2 hearts and just have the Master Sword. You don't even have to fight anything in most of these rooms. So now as long as we don't have a terrible Aghanim fight, we'll be good. One. Two. Three. Four. Lightning. 5. I was starting to wonder. 6. I believe that was actually a perfect Aghanim. He's guaranteed to throw at least one of the blue projectiles. And 1 lightning before you kill him. Okay, so the trick for this is going to be don't get hit. Well, that's not the fabled item I was all excited about. Okay. Don't have to do Swamp or Misery. That's slightly unfortunate, because it generally means that we're going to be a little bit lower on several resources. Okay, we can't get to Southern Hyrule. I think we can get to Catfish with just Power Bracelet. If not, this was probably not worth it. I mean, we could head to Eastern, but with Eastern with no arrows or hammer is pretty limited. Yep, we can do Catfish. We also have a quick passage to Dark World that we would normally wouldn't have, so take it, I guess. That was terrible. Yeah. I'm gonna do desert. Getting over to the grass is faster, I believe. Not large scale faster, but faster. So I'm gonna make a quick stop over here, check the ledge, and then we'll run back. Whew, that was worth checking. We don't have boots, so we can't do... Well, I'm really tempted to just clear desert quick. I don't have the book, never mind. Shut up. You know, Mike always makes fun of me for not doing it right away. This time he can say I told you so. By always, I mean once that sticks out in my mind significantly. Specifically going back over here, because this is one of the best caves in the game. Another 5 chests. There's very few places in the game that have more than 5 items, potentially. So we can currently clear both Eastern and Pod. We have... okay. Wish I had Mirror really badly right now. If I had Mirror, I could do... or go walk over to Eastern, clear it, and then mirror out and do... or do Pod and then mirror out and do Eastern. I'm gonna check this first. And I am gonna run up to Village Forecast, I think. Well, no, we can't go. We can do Shovel Game. I'm gonna go to Shovel Game, then we'll go across and do Eastern. Can't do actual Thieves Town from this side. Thieves don't have Titan Metal. You need either shot or flippers to cross, I believe, or Titan Metal. This is an impressive number of digs for a red ruby. I'm almost at 500, so I stopped and went and actually picked it up, which I wouldn't do. Which I'm realizing now I probably didn't actually need... Nah, no. That's probably okay. I was gonna say there's the Blue Ruby room in Palace of Darkness, but Palace of Darkness also costs 110 rupees to get into. So, perfect scenario would be that mirror is in pulse vector. That would save me a ton of time. You know what? I'll even go a step further. Mirror and flippers. That would be my dream right now. So after this, we'll either do... Well, after this, we'll definitely do Eastern, because we can, and because you basically have to full clear it anyway. Not a great quick clear on Eastern. You get to skip a couple of rooms. Well, I suppose. We're nowhere near go mode anyway. Go mode in this case refers to having all of the items that you need to beat the game, where you don't actually have to stop and collect items, basically. You look for the big key in each dungeon and then just go. Hence go mode. Okay, so we're doing this room next because it is usually just another key, but not always. So that's one. Which we can get up to 5. So we have 1 item so far. Keys don't count. Same with dungeon items. Like the map. That was smooth. Okay. That's not bad. This is actually leaning me towards, after we clear these 2 dungeons, heading to do the rest of Kakariko, basically. Oop. So Dark Side Kakariko, Skullwoods, and Blind. Are all good. So we have the stuff to do 4 out of 7 dungeons currently. We're actually really close on Turtle Rock, now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh. Mirror is not actually a required item. Fun thoughts. That could be really annoying, but it's not required. don't have the big key yet, and I just realized it. Blue man. Nice. So we're missing like Titan's Mitt, Ice Rod. This has to be big key. The big chest item is either the map or the last item we need. I'm totally gonna die. Now I don't care if oh. That was intentional. Start back at the beginning with more hearts than I had. I'm actually way closer to the end now than I was a second ago. Get a little better if I had boots, but whatever. Hate those beetles. Stack. Stop rushing and just do it. Pretty much always gonna take a hit there. Should be good. Should be good. Okay. This is kind of the make or break room. Okay. That's the room you have to kill all 6, so doing it efficiently is really hard. I had the tempered sword, I'd be less concerned. And I'm good on the hammer. Going into Helmasaur. So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I miscounted. Maybe should have just used the sword. So no mirror. But we did get Titan's Met. And we did get Fire Rod. So, here's south. Arrows are very, very important right now. So, I have enough money for Zora, but I'm not going to do it until I have something else. Basically, right now, my goal is to go places where I can do things. And I know that sounds really, really vague, but I want places where I can do more than one thing. Going way out of my way for a 1 or 2 chests doesn't feel worth it. In this case, I'm gonna get 3 treasures, and more importantly, I'm gonna get a red crystal and you know, a crystal in general. So more down, basically. So as soon as I get the mirror, let's see. Flute is not a required item. Random thought. Huh. So right now the not required items are flute, hookshot. Is hookshot not a required item for this? May not be. No. Technically, hookshot or mirror is required at this point. I'm totally not counting. Hey, I did the minimum spawn. So that room, there's normally 4 skeletons. If you move in a certain way and you can throw the pots, technically I could have thrown that pot before the second one even spawned. Okay, so I've already gotten all the items. Big key's gonna be in its normal spot. And then the big key chest and the boss are both gonna have dungeon items. So, nothing good. actually, with Fire Rod, I actually already have all the stuff I need for Unami Flippers. Technically, all I need is Flippers and Ice Rod. To be... No, Flippers... Flippers, maybe Hookshot and Ice Rod will get me through the dungeon. It won't get me through them well. So I'm skipping that chest because I know what it is. I hate everything, but mostly that guy. I am close on... I'm going to be cutting it a little bit close as far as arrows go. Unless I pick some up in the next round. Oh, I will. That was terrible. That should be plenty. Wish I had a way... I mean, I guess I'm gonna need to find the book. Or the flute. To get silvers. Compass. So the map was in the big chest. Saved like a second. Not worth it. So I'm gonna go grab Sick Kid. While I'm here. The only requirement for Sick Kid is to have a bottle. So we've got that. And we'll head into Dark World. So before I venture into the dungeons, I'm gonna quick grab that. I'm gonna run over here and grab the C-shaped house. And then we're gonna run down and get the bomb. The house with the cracked wall. I love when the names are self-explanatory. We do not have the mirror, so while we can technically do the fetch quest, but it requires us to like save quit half a dozen times. So I'm gonna pray that they're not required right now. Ice rod. We're actually... We can't get to Turtle Rock yet, but we can clear it. Assuming we have the right pendant. Let's stop using Sword Spin to get rid of some of that lag. Trailing sparks off your sword can add to the lag in the room. And this room is crazy already. So this should be big key. Bottle. Must have picked up big key first. I'm really on top of things right now. Should probably put stuff in those bottles at some point here. If I find the mushroom, or if I find the mushroom, or if I end up heading up for Zora's, I'll stop and grab potions of the witches for safety. I would actually really well, no. Got half magic, I should be fine. I was gonna say I'd really prefer to have potions before doing Skullwoods, but Fire Rod doesn't use that much magic. I really like this dungeon. It's always been one of my favorites. I realize from a treasure perspective, it's actually one of the weaker dungeons. I also don't care. It's neat. I think we can technically clear all the dungeons right now. We just can't clear... well, all of the regular dungeons. We'll go with that. We can't beat Ganon, but we can clear all the dungeons that we have access to. South first. That guy is officially a jerk. Officially. This way, since we've got hammer, we can clear this out. Hookshot, nice. Now we do Death Mount. Safety gate. Money is no longer a problem. Again. Okay, so I'm gonna do Skull Woods. Actually, I'm gonna start Skull Woods. I have a thought. I'm gonna stop over at Bumper Cave real quick after I clear this first section. The locked room down there is pretty much guaranteed to be a key, I believe. And we'll head this way. Now that we've got that done, I'm gonna head... Oops. Is there not a way out of it? Guess not. Okay, so before I continue, we'll go with that. Just because I want to save quit once I beat the boss. Unless I find the mirror. I'm gonna head up here and just quick check the item on the Bumper Cave ledge. Shovel. You know what? I'm intrigued. No. Oh. That was almost a grave mistake. No pun intended. By the fact that it's both almost dead and a shovel. I'm gonna grab the shovel just because it's a... It is an item with potential. That would have been death right there. God. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I can head back in here. And probably take an intentional death soon. find anything, or if I don't find more hearts. My bad. The answer is yes. Yes, my bad. Just need one more key. I think I just need one more key. I think there's a magic pot somewhere in here. So I believe the boss is gonna have the big key. Faster than walking back out, and it refills me with more hearts. That was totally worth that heart. Okay. So I want to go top way to get the magic pot. And pray that I get a good moth pattern. The answer would be no. There, by the way. That was a terrible pattern. So the boss has the big key. I missed a chest somewhere. The Gibdo room? I'm pretty sure that's the only chest I missed. Unless the big key can be in the big chest? My brain hurts a little right now. I thought the Gibdo room was required to be a small key, because you can fall into it from outside. Oh, I've been wrong before. We'll try it out. Yeah, you can fall in from outside and there's only a locked door. This has to be a small key. I'm pretty sure that means that the... know what just happened. I don't want to. That's not where I wanted to go. I also don't know why I just did that, considering that I was going to save and quit. Sanctuary. Kisses. We're going to do... Tower of Hera. Yeah. Actually... Well, no, I don't have flippers. And I've still got all of Death Mountain to explore on both sides. So my goal is gonna be, I'm gonna cross over, I'm gonna do the climbing part, like the upward climb part of Drop Cave. Head up to Tower of Hera. Go back down Spiral Cave. Dark World. Let's see how ambitious I'm feeling. That was... Brussels sprout dodge. So I need Booker Flute to get silvers, I need flippers. Because I am not going to try and fake flippers over to Ice Palace, although I technically could. But I've also been failing at that trick for a few months. Good choice. Tempered Sword is good. Always good to get good swords. That was not a great... That was not great outside of the... A little closer. I don't actually know that bomb jump. I was just gonna try it on a whim. We're gonna climb up over here first. Tower of Hera. I'll probably run over and check Turtle Rock's pendant. Or the island item, rather. Both. While I'm up here. Honestly, ideal item for Tower of Hera. There are just two. Would be Book of Medora. Simply because that way I don't have to come back up to it. Okay, so basement will have to be a second trip. think I want to flip that. Yes. Then I'll fail horribly. It'll be great. Love it when that happens. Doing that just so I can get hearts later. We'll have to do big chest the standard way. I don't want boots, and I'm not going to try a bomb jump. That bomb jump seems really dumb. So basement doesn't have any items. You can tell because no compass and no small key to get in, which means the boss is gonna have a small key, and the basement item is a compass. Ooh, I hate Moldorm. It's terrible. Really should have used cape and just been safe about it. Small key. Okay. I'm gonna finish up Death Mountain. I realize this has been a fairly long segment here. I probably could do a full run. However, it is getting kind of late. God, I hate those guys so much. So that item's not important. Wish I had. Wish I had boots. Oh, that's another thing that would be really nice to get at some point here, boots. They're technically not usually required, but it's still something that'd be really nice to have. Nice! I've never actually gotten that clip before. You're supposed to have to actually, like, climb up the stairs and fall back down holes like 3 times during and doing either with the mirror, you can just make the blocks disappear because of some weird glitch. Actually, before I do that, Quake, awesome. I have Quake. Technically could go do Turtle Rock right now. I don't wanna. I will say I would have to go back to Light World. While I'm here. In the name of efficiency, bam. This is gonna suck. Oh wait, no it's not. Half magical cape. Never mind. Okay, so we've done quite a bit there. We're over halfway through the run. I'm feeling really good about it in general. The start was kind of crappy, but I still feel like overall the timing was probably not terrible. So, we'll see how the rest goes. I'll pick it up either sometime tomorrow or sometime this weekend. So, if you're enjoying this, give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. If you're interested in joining our little racing club, let me know. Or if you want to know more about the randomizer, definitely let me know that as well. And as always, have a good one.